He's one of the most well-known Jewish diplomacy influencers and activists, but now Hen Mazzig is being threatened by a lawsuit from the British band Massive Attack. This after he posted a video on social media of the band displaying a video of former Hamas mastermind Yahya Sinwar during a concert. We are happy to have Hen here in a studio to talk more about it. And first of all, it's nice to physically see you rather than on all of your social media and Zoom.
Right.
Thank you for visiting us.
Thanks for having me, Emily.
So you've been really busy. You look like you're well rested, considering if you're looking at your social media, it looks like you know it's the person who never sleeps, not New York City. How do you keep up with all of this and keep your energy going with everything happening?
Oh, it's so exhausting, but I mean, I feel like I've been called to do it. I mean, every day there's something else, and every day I know that if I won't post the news in a way that the narrative would be really reflecting reality, someone else would do it for me. So I have to be on top of everything, and I have to be, even before the news, creating the narrative that is most closer to the truth as possible.
Right. All right. So now let's talk about Massive Attack. What a name of a band. I mean, you know, we obviously know about Roger Waters, but you know what they did was so upsetting that you felt impelled to post this video. What was it about it that was so alarming, and the fact that you were able to influence them enough that it means you're on their map enough to threaten a lawsuit?
Yeah, I mean, I just shared a video from their concert of Yahya Sinwar, the monster, the mastermind of the October 7th massacre, and they screened him in front of an audience of over 20,000 young people in London, in Victoria Park. Those are young people that are so impressionable, and they're watching this and they're getting the music. It really echoes old propaganda and anti-Semitic propaganda. In my opinion, I have to be very careful these days because they are threatening a legal action against me. I mean, it's really bizarre that a band that is saying that, you know, they want their freedom of speech being protected and they can do whatever they want on stage is trying to silence me for calling out an anti-Semitic display. I mean, they wanted me to say that I'm sorry and to delete the video, and then they would drop the lawsuit. The only thing I'm sorry about is for not posting it earlier, because looking back into their history and what they've done since 2014, they've been relentlessly anti-Israel, impressioning young people's minds, and it's just time to have accountability, you know. Be brave, have your speech, absolutely, and you will be held accountable.
Do you think, in a way, I know it's a weird way of looking at it, in a way it's a weird kind of compliment, the fact that they even know who you are and able to see it and that it's gotten back to them, it means it has affected them enough that they are afraid of your influence almost.
For the longest time, I forgot how much power I have with my social media. Then one time I remember saying to my colleague that we have 150 million people viewed our content in 1 month alone. And I just said it very casually, but the fact that 150 million people were exposed to some piece of content that I put out there was a big testament to how much influence we have. Or when I hear former Biden speechwriters telling me that they were following my account to write speeches for the president, or when I'm hearing musicians like Pink sending me direct messages.
Wow.
People from all walks of life that are saying how much my content influenced them. So it's amazing to see how much positive I do. And when something like this comes at me, it's the most important thing for me is not only being strong for myself, but also for my audience and for people that follow me, and for Massive Attack to remember that Jews will not be pushed around. That's what I'm here to do. You know, I'm going to be brave, and there's a price to pay for being brave, and I'm willing to pay this.
So what do you have to say about a potential lawsuit? Like, bring it on, or what? You know, I mean, no one needs to deal with a lawsuit, but is there any, what are they threatening to sue you for?
They're threatening to sue me for defamation. They're saying that I suggested that they glorified Sinwar, which, in my opinion, I think they did, and that's what I did on my tweet. I also posed it as a question. I said, why would you do something like this? And it triggered them so much. But, you know, it's a band that defended Kneecap, the Irish band that called to shoot British MPs and called up Hamas and up Hezbollah. They said that it's not about them, it's about the genocide in Gaza, as they describe it. They went on and on to call for boycotting Israel. On the personal accounts of both of the band's members, they have horrific anti-Israel and anti-Semitic posting, in my opinion. So, I mean, all I can say is, you want to sue me? Sue me. I'm ready.
All right. Well, Hen Mazzig, thank you so much. And it's finally Great to meet you.
So good to meet you. Thank you, Emily.